Okay, so this is us doing play stage 1. I'll give you a bit of that for your pocket. Place. Good. So see how he's just not leaving you alone, eh? Let's go. Okay, good. Now I'm going to show you play stage 2. So the whole point of this is building up. It's called successive approximation. If you have a wee so we take it at its most basic, and then when the dog understands what he's doing, then you'll see actually when it comes to stage 3 what I mean. So see how he's going towards you, and I'm just going to pop on and off. So it's a pop release, and I'll help you with that. Good. Did you? So you see how I say good, and then I take my time going. It's called the predictability loop. Everything has a step. The dog watches all that, every step. So there's no need for you to rush. You can just take your time. And now we're going to relax. Let's go. So can you see the difference between stage 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Tell me what it is.
It reacted better. When he got up there, he sat down and he waited.
But I've changed it. So have another look.
Right.
Place. Good. Let's go. Did you notice anything? I'll tell you. Okay, so what's happening, this is on, just forward a wee bit. So what's happening is, I'm not pausing.
Oh, right, walk straight up.
But you're going to practice at home with either a mat or a towel or whatever, or one of these, with stage 1 first of all, because you need to get your timing right, and you're both learning together all different communications, and all this nonsense and looking everywhere, you're just going to pop and correct them with that. So I'm at stage 2, which is not pausing anymore because he now knows what the word place means.
Right.
You know, he'll learn that as you do stage 1. Just repeat it 5 minutes a day, 3 times a day, and he'll pick it up. Okay, so we'll do stage 2 again, so you can go on to this just now. Place. Good. So I'm saying place at the normal bit. I'm just not waiting. And the reason that we wait, first of all, is so the dog knows something's happening, and he pays more attention to the word place.
Right.
If I move him and say place at the same time, initially he's going to go, what? It just takes longer to learn. So, and you can be as slow as possible. Can be as slow as possible and break it down. There's no need to rush because dogs absorb information that slowly, you know. So now he's looking at me, he's away from camera, he's not looking out the window or trying to look at Josephine. Let's go! And we're just saying, all we're saying with that pop is play attention in class. So you have a go at stage 2, darling. You got your bit do done?
Two bits in my hand. Right, so just walk straight up.
But you're going to say the place where you said.
So start walking, then say place, and then but just keep going.
Yes.
Place.
Good. So you're slow on the good, but that'll come because you'll see the next stage why it's important. Okay. And relax. So anchor yourself facing him. I know it seems really pernickety, what the hell are you doing? But the predictability loop is a dog that's expecting this process. And
Let's go.
That's it. Good. Nice handling. Again. See, he's not paying so much attention to these guys now.
Place.
Oh. Good. Now it's okay to kick it because in real life things happen.
This thing I'm about to flat my face.
He's paying more attention to you.
Let's go.
I think even you noticing that he's disconnected and then the difference when he's paying attention to me.
Aye.
Right, now tell me what you think the difference is. Okay?
Ready?
Stage 3. Now, if you want a drink of anything at all, or you need a drink
No,
of
I'm
anything,
fine.
I've not got wine, that's the only thing.
I'm driving.
Oh, damn it. I do miss going to the restaurants and pubs for a week. You know that.
See, I didn't really drink much, so like if I went out for a meal, it's very rare, Ken. And if I did, I'd probably have to go. I'd probably be the designated driver because it doesn't really bother me.
Oh, right.
So I'm alright, even going out and getting drunk doesn't bother me anymore. Too old, can't bother, can't handle hangovers.
It's a hangover. I certainly don't drink before I train. But I used to, a long time ago, I used to go behind the wall. I loved my pal, in fact, my best pals from Falkirk, Stuart Road of all places. So, we'd go back and forward there. Right, so this is stage 3. Place. Good.
So you stopped ahead of him.
Uh-huh.
Back.
Now I know it's like a dance. There is the reason this works so well with dogs is because we do build it up, and it might seem finicky to you. And how's this going to stop my dog barking at other dogs? It does.
It's
What?
learning. That's what I want them to listen to me.
This
That's
is,
because ultimately I think once they listen to you, they'll do anything.
and this is the first stage of it. This is why we set the foundation. Then you
Aye.
go away and practice, and then we do the second
Yeah.
part of it. Now you see this. That's
Relax.
perfect. That's
Right.
what we want. That's what
Right.
we're looking for. We never even asked him for a sit or a down. And a big part of that is tired, because not only because he's doing stuff, but he's having to think.
Yeah.
And we call this duration work. He's having to police himself. Now I'm not popping him, he's stopping himself. If he goes. This is the correction. Nope. So the correction is nope and back on. And it's not place again.
Right.
He smells so sweet.
Just what's that? Well, do you want that for your lunch, darling? If you're good, we'll give you the big chihuahua for lunch.
Let's go. Right, I'll do it once more. Okay, that's place. Good. So the only difference is,
You followed everything you did the other night.
now imagine if I waited to say good, and I didn't say, the reason I say it there is because he knows he's on target there. If I waited, he'd be off the other end. That's why it's important to wait for the fourth paw, say good, then you come back to anchor, then he gets his treat.
Yeah.
Now this type of training where we're doing session work, I'm showing you, I don't expect you to get this
Aye.
first time. That's why
I'm
you've
getting
got
trained as well.
the video. So I show you, you go do the work,
Yeah.
and then you come back, we review it, and then we add on to it.
Yeah.
Board and tray is different. I do all the work with the dog, there's no shortcuts. And then the owner comes and does one-to-ones, and I bring the owner up to date with their own dog,
Yeah.
and we do 6 or 7 hours of one-to-ones. So it's a
What
lot.
package were you for all that time?
So look, no, and it's just, it depends on your preference, see,
Aye.
and the state of mind that the dog
I
has.
don't think he's not extreme. I don't think he's extreme.
Let's go.
I think doing the one-to-one probably me here with him because it is maintenance of training as well.
Well, the point I'm making about that is that you'll be doing this work, and you've got time off work to do it,
Well, that's
so.
the thing. Aye, I'm actually glad it's happened now because in October I was so busy. October, November.
you
Actually,
know
probably
the
wouldn't have
time.
had the time to do it, so it's great. Because I want to time.
And the other thing to, for me to explain is when I am doing these boarding trains, I am working hard, and I've been doing this a long time, so there's no shortcuts. So if you want your dog's behaviour to change, you have to work hard at home.
Yeah.
basically. Okay, so.
And
in fact,
what-
you're going to do this one.
What should I do this like individually, like with him, and then put the pup away,
Yeah.
and then do it? And could you do it with the pup as well after I've done him?
Just take your time with the pup. So there's
It's his mentor.
oh, is it? Right. Some puppies will be like, yeah, just take your time with them. And there's some puppy. I'll send you a video of puppy games to get them engaged with you first, because he doesn't really know about the communication. You want him to sit and wait and look at you. Basically, what he's doing, but in puppy style.
Yeah.
And it's through games, and there's 3 games I'll send you.
Right.
And it's this straightforward, but you can do this with a pup. Do it individually, because he's needing to learn you and him communication before he's going to talk.
Because I want him.
listen to you.
I want to have this for him, so that the wee one's not picking up on any habits once we're out and about.
Absolutely.
Right, let's
Get them back under you. I'll do
Go
like
for
your
it, back,
your
right.
handling of them. You're pretty good with that leash and the correction and saying, now you listen to me. And when he gives you what you want, that's when you release the pressure.
Right.
So the pressure is saying, you know, the pop or
This is-
whatever,
aye.
listen, you know, that
Is
basic.
that, shouldn't we be getting him to sit or anything?
Not
just
at the
now?
moment.
No, right.
So we're not, that's the other thing, we're not going to layer up obedience things like from sit down, waiting. At the moment we're doing place,
Yeah.
which is separate from threshold. So when you go home, you'll do 5 minutes of threshold, let him rest for about 25
Right.
minutes. Then you'll get him out and do play
Right.
stage
Right.
1.
Oh, that's quite good then. So you're just breaking up through the course of the day. Aye.
Absolutely. And then what happens when he gets an expert, you can ask for your SIT, but I suspect he'll give you default sits and downs because he's getting into a relaxed, calm state of mind. And through this exercise that you're going to be doing, that's the point of it. You're wanting his mind to come down. When it comes down, it listens, and he knows if he listens to you, he's working with you. Good stuff happens. He gets his dinner if he's good. If he doesn't listen, he doesn't get that. So it's the first step on dealing with the reactivity. But this is important. I'll just make sure it's still. This is important. So if you think of a very calm dog that is lying down, nose to tail, on its side, deep relaxation, you can give that a number of 0, a figure of 0. And then think of a dog that's like 4 feet off the ground. Don't know if you saw the Tavish video or, you know,
Is
Norman
that the
video.
big
or,
Doberman then?
oh no, that's Thor.
Oh, right.
And then I get loads of Dobermans as well. But no, 4 feet off the ground going reactivity to other dogs. That's, give that a 10. Now, as the dog loads their adrenaline, if you see another dog, they start to do that, they crinkle, the ears go from there and they start to pick up and they crinkle, and there's an intensity, their whole body changes, and in slow motion it builds level by level. Once they get to a level 5, you cannot communicate with them. It doesn't matter what they're doing. So that's why you need to get your timing in, which we'll get to, between 0 and 5.
Right.
So you're going to start recognising what a calm state of mind looks like in him.
Yeah.
And you know that if he gets beyond a level 5, you know, you're kind of fighting with him and giving him, you can correct at that stage, but it's a big fight. You want to, as you see him loading, the minute he looks at a dog, you know if he looks, the next thing that's going to happen is he does this. That's starting to load. The look, he doesn't even get to look. While he's reacting, no looks. That's you in straight away. And when you take away that bad behaviour, that element of I'm going to this leads to that, and then I'm going to get him. When you get in there quick, he'll replace that with happy-go-lucky calmness.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, and I feel as though when he's seen another dog and reacting, he's getting stressed out, and I'm like, well, that's not doing you any good.
No, it's like a nervous breakdown. It's terrible.
Aye.
So you're really, it's good that you're here getting your training to stop that, because it's bad.
I did it a year ago, but
But wait, I mean,
I never do you then.
we do it now.
Well, I did. Well, I had went to other trainers, and as I say, like the last trainer I went to was like, I'll get him neutered and never again.
So the other dog reacts to the entire dog, and then the dog has to react back, and that's why it happens. What people should do is just get trained.
Nice.
Good. Now you never walk to the end. You're on stage 3.
Oh.
But that's alright. Give them it, and then just relax, and then just say, "Let's go when you're ready."
Let's go.
So I'll just review that. So this time
that.
you're going to say, "Place good," and you're walking here,
Right.
coming back, and then shake. Okay.
Place.
He's looking at it, alright. Good. And then back. And then back. No, that's okay.
Back.
Just whenever you're comfortable. I would always finish an exercise. So at that
Train me
point,
first.
at that point, I would just say, no,
And then just right. Okay.
let them back, then give
I
them
got
the
myself
speed.
confused. Right, let's try this one again, Ziggy. Let's see if Mummy can
Break
do
it
it right. Place.
Good. And then back. Sheep. Wait and relax. that all the time. It gets worse as you go on as well. With the next
Oh my God.
stages. So you always go off the opposite
Right,
way you
so
came on.
place. Good. Straight on.
Place. Place. Just take one. Good.
No.
And then come back to anchor. And then sheep. Right, so you see how
Gonna have that written down.
so it is all written down. But you see how interesting that is because you went place again. Only say it once. He
Right.
will make you do all the work.
Right.
So you just have to use your communication using your leash. And if they've gone on the ground, you say no.
Right.
But try and get into the flow this time. A little bit move to the end of the. Break it down. Don't rush it.
I think that's it, eh? Because everything needs to get done in like a certain time.
Because you think you'll forget if you don't remember it.
Place. Good.
Perfect. Nice.
Let's go.
Okay. This way. Once more this way.
Place. Good. No.
So what you can do to help him, just while you're standing there
Do it right.
relaxing, is know that obviously do it. Is when you're saying your place, good, just go to this bit. Because this bit's maybe too far for him right now.
Right.
He needs more
Too bad for me.
he needs more practice at this bit so he
Aye.
stays on and then come back to anchor.
Right.
Okay?
Let's go.
You can say place.
Place.
Please say it in a conversation, so place is a bit hard.
Good. I'm too slow.
Say good.
Good.
There you go. And then back to anchor and give him. See, now he's listening to his marker good, and we generally will load that. He knows that good comes to.
Sausages.
Okay, again a couple of times.
Let's go.
Yes, listen.
Place. Good.
You'll get more into the relaxed way of it, and when you're on your own, you'll actually start to have fun, and it'll feel like muscle memory. So no,
No.
that's it.
Good.
He didn't get a good answer because he just.
Shouldn't have done it in the first place.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Nice. Very good. Right, I'm going to show you. Take a break because I'm maybe mixing your mind up a little bit, and you don't. Hey, shh.